I was about to charge her phone, but what I saw just broke my heart. Hi there, welcome to Reddit Goat channel. Today we are going to have another unbelievable cheating story. But before we get started, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our daily cheating stories. So, my relationship that lasted 1.5 years has ended because of multiple things, including her cheating. We both work today, Valentine's Day, so I planned a Valentine's weekend for us this past weekend. Got us a hotel, a couple's massage, etc., etc. Now, I've had a hunch she's been cheating, or at the very least not telling me about certain things for a while now. I could just never prove it. But something felt off this weekend. At night, whenever she falls asleep with her phone in hand and glasses still on, I'd take her glasses off and put her phone to charge it for her. It's something I always do and something she always appreciated. This time I did that but was compelled to look through her phone. The relationship was over right there, seeing as the trust was completely gone, but I still needed to know. I found nudes of her with another guy, talking sexually and talking as if they've already had sex. I brought it up and what followed was the classic tactic of flipping it all back on me. She said the pic was from when we weren't together, but just on bad terms, and that her friend must have used her iCloud account to text this guy. I saw through that immediately. I tried to be as calm as I could, but she egged me on the entire time and was throwing things. At that point I started calling her crazy and said how she's showing her true colors, but that's it. I kept repeating that. She would bring up things that I've opened up to her about and use it against me. Sincere low blows. I kept calling her crazy and she doubled down on that by getting in my face and hitting me in my face before she left. I was absolutely shocked and said something like, "Wow, you really just did that." She's never put her hands on me before that. She left, so I packed my stuff and checked out of the hotel early. The next day I got confirmation from the guy that they did sleep together. I showed her the screenshot of that and she still denied everything. When she dropped my stuff off, she made so much of a scene my family had to get the cops involved. She's also wished death upon me on social media. I said her cat that passed away that I loved so dearly, deserved better because I really think she mistreated that cat. In response to that, she threatens me and tells me she's going to be the last face I see, and tweeted more stuff similar to that. Absolutely insane stuff. I'm angry and shattered at the same time. My angel, my confidant, the one who created a safe space for me to share my thoughts and emotions, did a complete 180. I still can't even really process it all. I don't miss her, but I miss the companionship. I miss the girl that I thought I was with, but that person is dead. And I hate burdening my support system so often, so here I am, struggling to survive. How do I process this? I feel like I'm going crazy. Update 1. Since this post, there's things that my family and I think she is lying about. Some are as serious as attempting to harm a pet. There's just too many things that don't add up. The situation hasn't escalated further besides some petty social media posts. I've also gotten more evidence of the exact night she cheated. We were on bad terms at points, but I went back and lined up dates. In November we were planning a trip out of state. The night of the cheating she said she was going out with a friend who was in a relationship. I thought nothing of it. He was apparently some short dude who was her lifetime friend. It ended up being a completely different guy, but I didn't find that out until recently. They started hanging out around 6 p.m. and went back to her house. From 9:30ish to 11:15. No response. Not gonna lie, I was stressed that night but kept reminding myself who she's with and not to worry. He left after midnight. She even told me to wait to call my Uber until he left. Earlier in that day I told her I was sad and asked if I could see her, and she said yes. We were telling each other I love you, talking about the future, all of that earlier that same day. She had sex with him while I was going through it, lied, and still had me come over. I'm struggling to cope. I had a therapist earlier in the year, but I never talked about my relationship, weirdly enough. I cannot fathom how someone can do all this, and I still try to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm trying to focus on the anger, but I can't. I also feel like I need to be talking or texting someone 24/7. I feel like I'm burdening my support system. I had no idea this could happen to me. I would love to post an update a month from now that's more positive. You all gave me such great advice with how to move forward with the threats and all that. Does anyone have advice on how to move forward given all this? Update 2. Thank you all so much. I'm still very much shattered, but there are times where I can see the way through. When I'm stressed, I can't eat, so yesterday was the first time since Saturday that I ate a full meal. I did some push-ups, worked on my art, cleaned a bunch, budgeted for myself, and made a list of goals for the year. The fact that so many people are here giving me encouragement and validating my emotions means a lot. There's times where I feel like I'm in the wrong. But I come on here, remind myself of the situation, and realize I did what's best. Apparently she's spinning it to people saying she broke up with me because I went through her phone lol. I'm just steadily realizing you can't help what doesn't want help. This next couple months will be hard, but I'm confident. Here are some of the best comments from our community. Stop dwelling on it, stop trying to make sense of timelines, stop allocating brain bites to what you already know and have accepted as a lost cause. Focus that energy on yourself and doing good things in life. It will be only a short while until you're in a much better place mentally and emotionally. It's a struggle at first, but it becomes easier and easier the sooner you start. A simple analogy is having someone screaming in your ear. Don't try to stop the screaming, just walk away. The sooner you start and the further you walk, the less you hear the screaming. And before long, you don't hear it at all. This screaming is your situation with your ex, in case that wasn't obvious. LOL. Good luck to you, bud. You should just focus on yourself. Hit the gym, do your hobby, and if it's hard to cope, get some therapy, or just talk to someone. It will get better. Harming animals. Throwing things about yourself in your face that you confided in her. She never understood you. I'm not gonna go full Reddit and claim she's a sociopath or something, but she's got something wrong with her. Death threats. Harming animals. Lying, showing a total lack of empathy and using your own issues as a weapon to harm you? Honestly, you probably dodged a bigger bullet that was on the way. I think we may have dated the same shitty ass human. I had something very similar happen to me. My advice? Never speak to her again. Delete pics, block her on every platform, and never look back. Then go to the gym, and buy a good book on the way back home. I'm so sorry for what you're experiencing. I can't say I've been through the exact same situation, though I have had some horrible breakups that left me in a place similar to what you're describing. Sounds like you may be used to relying solely on your ex for comfort and emotional regulation. Therapy and journaling can be immensely helpful for breaking these habits, rather than replacing the roles she had in your life with a similar person. There's nothing wrong with wanting comfort or communication/connection during this time. However, your relationship was very unhealthy. You and your future relationships, romantic and otherwise, will benefit from you taking this time to break the patterns of communication and dependency that don't work for you. For me, I felt such a whirlwind of emotions and so much confusion after ending a relationship where I was gaslighted by a partner. Honestly, journaling and writing out all the bad and the good I was feeling helped so much. Even on my phone, it helped to put everything down so I could 1. Look back and understand my perspective at the time in the days to come, and 2. Release the emotions and let them come and pass, rather than control me. The next most important factor in my healing was having an amazing best friend who gently and patiently reminded me that X, Y, and Z really happened, that I was not crazy, and that I could get through this. Don't discount your support systems, even if it's been a while since you've reached out. Be honest and ask for help, and you'll likely receive it. The final thing that helped me was allowing myself to fully grieve what was lost. I struggled to let go of the hurt from the relationship ending because I felt guilt for missing aspects of it. Denying my experience and instead acting or feeling how I thought I should stunted my healing. At the end of the day, you made the right choice. It still hurts, though, and that's okay. Give yourself time and space to reckon with that. I wish you all the best moving forward. It's so hard, but I'm super proud of you, and I know how hard it was to leave and stay gone. You got this, human heart. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.